and to know that with or without the uniform, that I'm branded New Black Panther Party, but I'm also branded. I'm tatted New Black Panther Party, but I'm also branded on my arm, and it says freedom of death. That freedom of death is I should have universal freedom no matter where I go, and I'm willing to die to enforce that. The same way you out here, man. And when I said that, I got put on ADL, Anti-Defamation League, said I was a damn extremist. Something close to a terrorist for saying the same thing. But I see you saying the same thing out here today, and I'm gonna see if you can be on ADL tomorrow. But it didn't happen. But you know why I said it happened to me? Because I had this uniform. And I don't care about that. I'm gonna keep it on. And I'm a New Black Panther Party person who's from New Black Panther Party that lives in Texas. I'm a Texan. I also live in America. But I don't consider myself limited to no city, man, no state, no country that I live in. It's bigger than that. I'm a universal being, man. I can go anywhere on this planet, anywhere outside this planet if you had a means to do it. I feel the same way, man. God gave me a given ability, and I put that ability out there to be who I want to be and what I want to be. And I choose not to be somebody out here who ain't with race baiting and race hating. But I do say this right here. Ain't no cop hater neither. You know what I mean? I believe that we got the right to police our own community. That made me a police of the day. That made me officer of the day. You know what I mean? We got the right to say that anything we want to say. There's people who say nigga, cracker, peckerwood, punk motherfucker, anything they want to say. But that's just the words they choose, man. And if that makes them who they are and what they are, then it is what it is. But what you see, man, what you see the people doing with this action is what make a difference and what matters. And when I go back to my regular life, after all this is over, I gotta pay bills, like everybody else. Then guess what? The people that I'm around every day vouch for my character. And that's the only damn thing that makes a difference. That's the only thing that makes a difference.
So what's the solution?
The solution is people need to get like me. I ain't gonna say get like me, they get like us. They just feel the same way, but I want you to not limit yourself to a country, man. Don't be so damn proud to be an American. I'm gonna tell you why. Because America, and that word American, and some of the things, if you study the history of America, and some of the things that happened as our country, as America, we ain't did some things in this country that we should be proud
but
of.
But this is the greatest country in the world.
You wanna know why?
That's how you
be American. You have children.
Can I tell you why? I have brothers, best friends, that have lost their lives
for this country.
This country.
Guess what? And fight those wars was, I'm gonna be honest with you, some of them fought it because they were in the military and being loyal to that military for that reason.
That's part of being a part of
I can understand. That's what's the difference between that and being in a damn game.
You know what? When the president told me
what's the difference? What's the difference between that and a game? What if I became the president tomorrow?
Because
what's the
they're not
difference?
all just fighting for the war, they're fighting for us back home. Because my ex-husband,
look, man, look, man, I'm fighting for my children. Listen, if I fight for my children, and you fight for your children, and I fight to represent universal principles, man, that don't separate us by nature, or color, anything else. And you stand to fight for principles of America that don't separate us by anything else, and we both fighting for the same thing, but we fighting for it in a different way, then we should have harmony because it should be balanced there. And if we have balance, then people ain't got, like your friends that lost their lives in them wars. If we have that balance, then we should have what we call universal acceptance to some things that are just a reality that's gonna be that way. And we should know that, man, nobody shouldn't take you out because you an American and you fighting for America. I'm gonna be real. But ain't nobody gonna take me out if I don't lie. Thank you. They stop me walking to my car right now. Then I wanna know that you gonna be out here fighting for me, man.
I'll send the bill.
That's just being real. Man, I'm not gonna limit myself to beliefs. You keep saying if you believe. I don't have no limits when it comes to beliefs because your belief can change tomorrow. You get the opportunity to believe in something.
My beliefs are always going to be for peace for my country.
Peace for your country.
You can go
so if you go to Mars, I'm gonna be real, man. If you go to Mars, you gonna feel the same way on Mars because you ain't in America, man. It upsets me. It kind of frustrates me that.
Now, this is a national issue.
I ain't talked to her parents.
This is a national. This is not about this girl.
I'm not asking. My question is this. You're black.
And you know why that is?
I am really.
Do you know why that is? It's because of no jobs and dysfunctional schools. That is the problem. That is the root of the problem. Dysfunctional schools and no jobs. People are starving at night. People have no food. And we fund war, but we can't fund our own community. We have failed to meet the elementary task of building our community in a proper way. We have schools in poor, over-policed neighborhoods that can't even have an athletics program because they're so poor. My kids don't even have books.
So do you think maybe if the people running these cities, maybe the far left-wing liberals running the cities would change policies and give conservative policies?
I don't think so anytime soon because they have different agendas. That's
It's
not
not
their agenda.
left or right. They're all on the tape. They're all getting.
No, it is left and
not
right
their
when it
agenda.
comes to inner cities. You have liberals running Chicago. What about the guns?
Corporate America
No guns
runs
allowed
our
in the
government.
cities where everybody's killing
Hands
each other.
down,
That doesn't
everyone
make any
knows it.
sense.
Would you dispute the fact that crash
Corruption
on the
is
street in the
legal
80s and
in
the early
America.
80s was used
Look it up.
to fund the war in Nicaragua? Would you dispute
I
that
believe
fact?
that I don't know. What I can tell you is that they need to be stronger in the anti.
In order to fix